Just as we thought the wet and snowy winter days were behind us, Mother Nature reminded us that we are not in charge. I think she does this at times to humble us and allow us to see that we are just a small part of something much bigger. The snow on our land is beautiful. It makes mud disappear under a blanket of white and creates a silence in the forest that is strangely deafening. But the snow also brings new chores, protecting our many structures from collapsing, clearing roads and paths, and making sure our animals are warm and well fed. This extra work puts the build at a lower priority as we work to keep our land safe for our family. Well, we were forecasted to get some snow, but we got a little bit more than we were expecting. So, not too much building happening here today, just snow clearing and all that good stuff. But we did get to go try out the new tractor snow removal tool. We don't have enough snow to really make it work, so we mostly were shoveling. But hopefully we are back to the build very soon and finishing up our supply line. But for today, I think all that's happening is snow. He's like, do you have food? I gotta go that way too. All right, guys, before we get to work today, we need to get our kids to school. They didn't have school yesterday because of snow. We got more than what you had seen the last time, and they have a 2-hour delay today. Problem is, we don't know if we can get down our hill. So we're going to do a test run right now. We're going to bring our trash down because it's also trash pickup day. So wish us luck. We have chains, we have straps, and we have the come along if we need to use that. Do we need to put the seats down? Excited?
Oh, yeah. So excited.
If I haven't said this already, we live on a private road, so it is not maintained by our county, nor would I even think the county would have come up to clear this road for the little amount of snow we had. The problem is that everything kind of iced over last night, and we have a really big, steep part with a curve that's coming up right now.
I don't like it.
Yeah, this is the part I don't like either. All right, we made it down the hard part. So now we're gonna get down there, put our trash at the road. Since we are such a steep hill, the trash does not come all the way up to us. They tried it the very first time we moved up here, and then they kindly called us and said, we will not be doing that anymore. Please put your trash on the highway.
It was because there wasn't a turnaround.
Yeah, oh, there's not a turnaround. So anyway, we do this every 2 weeks, and we don't want to miss this because our trash is always really full at the end of those 2 weeks. So, but it looks like the road's gonna be fine, and we're all good. What's crazy too is you get down to the main highway and there's no snow. There's not even really all that much snow for our neighbors lower down, the lower you go down the hill. So it's always kind of mind-blowing when we're up at the top being like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, and then we get down there and life is normal for everybody else. But I guess there's perks and there's not perks to living up high in the forest. You get to be a little far away from everybody, but then you have to make these little exceptions. By the time we go pick them up, we'll have nice tracks. All right, we'll get our kids off to school and we'll start this build here. Get back to some plumbing today, I think.
Okay guys, we're coming up on a big milestone. Today we're going to finish up our cold water line for our plumbing. So we're gonna head under the house here in just a second and get those last two outside faucets connected. And then we'll be moving on to hot water system and getting closer and closer to being done with this plumbing system.
Here we go. All right, I just pushed it through.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, that's as far as we want to go. All right, we have one of our two outdoor water spigots almost done. Once we're completed with that one, we will only have one more to go, and then we will be done with our cold water supply line. Oh, I don't know where the little cutter guys are. Man.
You said they were in your pocket.
They were in my pocket.
You found them?
Yeah, I just like set them on the table up there. Let's see what babies decide to learn how to walk.
Those are some impressive moves.
If this was a Friends episode, it could be called The Ones with the Spiders. Spider removals here, sir. Just a quick spider cleanup before we put in our packs for this last one. That was an advanced technique, like moving towards the thing while you were opening the packsing.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
I think our hot water run, not hot water, a cold water supply line is all ran.
So the rim joist down below is 3 inches thick. So it'll come out right about there. So we'll have this much exposed.
Okay.
And then we'll have to get those fittings that convert the pipe thread to our PEX-A expansion. So we'll need 2 of those. And then we just need to drill the holes through the rim joist and slide this through.
Well, that's what we can start the day out with tomorrow.
All right, welcome back, guys. Today, Sarah and I are aiming for the finishing line on our plumbing project. So we're going to be below the house installing our hot water line, and we're actually going to be installing a return line as well, because we're going to be installing a recirculating pump on demand, so that when our hot water heater kicks on, that pump will kick on and it'll make it so that the water coming to the showers and the taps will take less time to get hot. And so we won't have to be pushing all that water out into our drain until we get hot water. So it should be more efficient and just more comfortable for our everyday living. So we are going to be working on that today, and then hopefully by the end of the week we'll be getting in our outside spigots as well. So we got a big week ahead of us, and we're going to take you along for the ride.
All right, we are actually starting with one of our outdoor spigots, getting that all installed. It is our one that's going to have hot water and cold water, something I've never had in my life. So Ryan's actually going to drill the pilot hole through the rim joist, which is where we're going to be putting this one. I'm just going to be out here making sure that the metal fascia that wraps around the house doesn't flex too much, and then Ryan will come around to the outside and we'll put the hole in and we can get that outdoor spigot into place. All right, here we go. Flashing. This stuff is called flashing, not fascia. I just remembered.
All right, I'm going down below. We're going to put a couple pilot holes into the rim joist so that we can drill the holes in the flashing for the hot and cold water outside spigot. So going down there to mark those, and then we'll go back out to the outside and get them drilled with the hole saw.
What's kind of scary is I don't know where your hole is coming through. You might just drill right through my finger.
Did it go through?
No, it didn't go through. I kind of saw where it should have, so. Oh, there we go. All right, you're good.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh. I have to use like some super caulk on that. How do we not see these things coming? Sometimes, you know, we just like to add some extra steps and learn a little bit more with each project we do. All right, that water spigot's all installed. If you're wondering why it's not centered right underneath that window, that was our original plan, and then we went down below the house and there was a floor joist right in the way, so we opted for a little bit to the corner of that window. Just if you were wondering. Now we're going underneath the house to start that water line. All right.
Yeah, once I get it up, then it's not going to pull down any.
It's too short of a curve. I think we're going to have to just do a 90 right there. down all those plumbing? Can I have some screen time?
I know it.
We have the hot water lines ran to our laundry and to our hose bib that goes behind us here, and now we're working on our kitchen sink, which is the only hot water item that needs to cross over to the other section of our basement area, and then we'll be on to the main branch that goes over to hit all of our bathrooms. You're pretty good at that. Woo! All right, we are done for the day. We are going to try to get some of these fittings removed from these pieces of PEX that were mess ups because we're short on this fitting that we need, and we only need like one of them. So we're gonna see if we can heat them up with my hair dryer and pull them out. And otherwise, we're done for the day. We'll be back under the house tomorrow, and I think we made pretty good progress today. All right, we just watched a quick YouTube video on removing those, removing these fittings, and unfortunately we don't have the brass fittings, so we can't do that. So we just need to purchase a few more, which probably means a bag of 10. All right, we are back in the build and we are gonna head right underneath the house. What are we finishing up today?
We're doing hot water lines.
Yeah, I think we could finish it today.
I think so too. So the only thing that's a little tricky about this is we have the line that feeds, and then we have the return line that comes back. So it's running a fair amount of pipe, but at least the return line is just one continuous shot all the way back.
That's true. All right, because I feel like Ryan's being a little bit extra with this whole circulating thing, but you know, it's just because I want to do a little less work.
Let us know in the comments if you guys have a recirculating pump on your house, and if it's something you do again, because I think it's going to be totally worth it. I think Sarah's gonna love it.
We had it at our last house.
Yeah, and then the pump broke.
The pump broke, and we never replaced it because it was an expense, and I didn't miss it. So I guess I'm just kind of like, I've been both ways. Anything will be an upgrade at this point too. I'm sure I'll be happy, everybody, but let us know in the comments.
All right, let's get to work.
All right. You all suited up?
All suited up. So we're gonna reduce down our, NPT? I think National Pipe Thread? Yeah, NPT threads to our PEX connection. I was gonna say the barbs look a little different. Hopefully these are for PEX A.
We'll find out when we turn the water on.
I don't know how Trent and Allie even continued to like go on and do anything after their like house flooded twice.
We were just test fitting the PEX onto the adapters we got, and unfortunately these 1/2-inch NPT to PEX fittings I got are for PEX B and not PEX A. So we're gonna have to put this project on hold, see if we can return these, and then hopefully get the new parts, and we'll come back to it. We got 54.
You got it.
Whoever invented these, they should have put this little clip on the other side or made it better, because every time I go to clamp, it gets in the way. It makes it so I can't make a full clip. Engineers, do better.
And that's how Ryan sees it.
Get it up there.
All right, there's where it'll be. There was some franticness there.
I think that looks pretty good. This one doesn't look very, very good, but.
All right, hot water to the kitchen sink. Done.
Done. We're at like 140.
You're gonna come right through to me. There we go. It did.
Let's try pushing it towards you. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I hope you're almost there because we're kind of where we need to be over here. Making progress, we're getting close. Okay, push back. Push forward. Keep going. Oh yeah. And push. Yeah.
Okay. We're getting close.
What else do we need to add on now to this down here to be done?
I think we just need to add the recirculation pipe that runs back to the hot water heater, and we forgot to put it in, so we get to cut the line and add it.
But it seems like it won't be that big of a deal.
No.
And I guess tomorrow we could put some blocking down here if we feel like it. But
Yeah.
I kind of feel like not being down here very long
Right?
and being upstairs instead. I want to be where you get to stand.
Want to be warm.
Yeah, and want to be warm. All the things. All right. I think that's it today. We gotta go get the kids.
Let's go get the kids.
Hi, girls. Oh, bun buns. Do you want to go get the kids? Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Why are they so angry?
Right, Chippy.